Hello everyone and welcome to Natlan. Before we begin, you need to know that Natlan's story quest is absolutely massive. In total, there was around 16 hours of footage to go through, and since I'm a fake gamer, I couldn't do the whole quest in one sitting, so it was broken up throughout multiple streams and videos. I actually did make the first part of Act 1 into a video a while ago, but for the sake of continuity, I wanted to include it again. So instead of reusing the same clips, I'm going to summarize what happened. So strap in, relax, and I hope you enjoy the entirety of Natlan's Archon Quest. Before heading into Natlan, we have to do a quick detour through Fontaine to take the worst picture ever.
That picture kinda sucked. Half those people didn't even have their eyes open.
Finally, into Natlan proper, we see a little kid getting abandoned. We tag along with our new guide Kachina, who introduces us to Pascal, her tribal chief, the Wyob, which is basically just an angel, and her sacred name, which is a magical stone passed from hero to hero by the Wyobs, which records all the deeds and history of the bearer. After this, we learn that for some unknown reason, the traveler is unable to obtain the power of Pyro from the statue. As the group heads towards the stadium for the pilgrimage, we learn that Natlan's Archons are all human and still functionally mortal. Kachina then further reveals that the pilgrimage also functions as the selection process for the Archons. Outside the stadium, we meet Kanish and Mualani. They explain the concept of the Night Warden Wars and the Ode of Resurrection. Basically, the Night Warden Wars are battles in the Night Kingdom, which is basically just Natlan's version of Purgatory, that the winning team of the pilgrimage is allowed to fight in. The Ode of Resurrection allows the participants to revive as long as the rest of their group comes back victorious, which is a pretty sweet deal. Mualani gives control of her team to Kanish so she can pair up with Kachina, who is teamless at this point. We also try to join their team, but the organizer informs us that it's impossible because only ancient name bearers produce contending flame in the Night Warden Wars, and this contending flame is what keeps Natlan's sacred burning flame going, and this sacred burning flame is what protects Natlan from the invasion of the Abyss, so it's pretty important. Kanish also informs us that only ancient name bearers can receive the Ode of Resurrection, so dying in battle against the Abyss would just be functionally real death. For Natlan Wars, dying in battle against the Abyss is only a permanent death if their team is not victorious, in which case their death leads to the additional destruction of their ancient name, functionally killing off an entire lineage in history.
Hello, Mavuika.
The pilgrimage is not merely a trial to determine the strongest among us.
Among Us.
The teams will now board their hot air balloons and make their way to the competition grounds. Collect sacred fire and bring it back to the stadium.
Congratulations, Mualani. Congratulations, Kachina. You've successfully cleared the team stage.
Kachina! Mualani!
People told me I got lucky in the draw, but I beg to differ. There are no coincidences in the arena. If you're standing here, it means you're strong, no matter what anyone says.
Oh, what a nice dude.
The blade of the weapon is the size of Kachina. He is going to murder me.
Oh my god. What is this?
Come on, you can do better!
I don't know, I think I'm doing pretty good here. I didn't dodge that? Oh my god. Damn, I got a shovel. What the hell? What is this fruit bat?
Think you've got what it takes to go to war? It won't be easy to get through me.
I'm sorry, does she have a cannon? I dodged that. This is cool. Huh? This can't be legal. Destroy the ice pillars. How? Oh, wait. What? Excuse me, she cannot alter the terrain of the arena.
Gotta hand it to you, kid. You really impressed me. You've got what it takes, Kachina.
Based on your score, it looks like you'll make it to the Night Warden Wars if you win your next match. But, your final opponent... it's me.
But I wanted to fight alongside you.
War is cruel.
War never changes.
We've arrived at the final phase. The winner of this match will take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a longtime contender and first-time finalist from the Children of Echoes, Kachina!
Look at her! You're gonna send this little kid to war?
Your opponent from the people of the Springs, a young prodigy and Night Warden Wars veteran, Mualani! This face-off between old friends promises to be an explosive showdown. May the best warrior win!
I wanna win. Mualani, this one's mine.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Mualani. I'm so sorry. I went too hard. Look.
The winner is, from the Children of Echoes, Conchita!
That was awesome.
With her 6th consecutive win.
Whoa.
Cheska,
Whoa.
Flower
Hello. Latex elf girl. They're sending 2 children into war.
Go forth and crush the abyss. Seize victory and glory for Natlan!
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. I wanted to thank you for supporting Kachina back there. Hey, wanna go for a walk? Why don't I show you around Natlan for a while? You've never visited my tribe, have you? Come on, I'll take you. Our tribe is an ideal spot for some R&R. I'll take you to all the best spots. You'll love it.
Why am I going on a date with Mualani when we just found out we're gonna send 2 kids into a war? I should be fighting with them. As past me with the terrible audio quality pointed out, this part of the Archon Quest just kind of felt like filler, and it wasn't really too important to the story, so I'm just gonna give bullet points about what happened. Mualani takes us to her tribe, and we meet her attractive NPC aunt. Attractive NPC aunt reminds Mualani that all foreigners are confined to the kiddie pool so they don't burn themselves. We get a nice close-up shot of attractive NPC aunt's tummy where we see a very low resolution scar. Attractive NPC aunt runs away to discipline some kids so that Mualani can give us her tragic backstory. Basically, ANPCA had an unhealthy obsession with partying but got injured by the abyss. She didn't die, fucking obviously, but the acidic attack marinated her liver so she can't ever go back into the hot springs because she'll get cooked. On the way to the kiddie pools, we meet the chief of the people of the springs who for some unfathomable reason is a little kid. The chief is having a conversation with unimportant NPC 1 and 2 who exist solely to foreshadow attractive NPC Anne's future. Basically, they've been creeping on her while she's heading to the showers and think this is evidence she's getting better. They ask the chief for permission to renovate the broken down hot springs to organize a party, and Mualani decides to help them out. For some insane reason, Mualani knows my perfect bikini size, and we get these awesome shots of swimsuit Lumine. ANPCA comes by again to bring us snacks, so we get emotionally attached to her just so Hoyu can brutally rip our hearts out later. We spend the rest of the day renovating the hot springs and setting up a party when unimportant NPC 1 and 2 reappear to let us know ANPCA has guard duty today. Mualani obviously can't see the impending doom in this statement and thinks it'll be the perfect way for Auntie Atea to rewind after a long day. To no one's surprise, Lumine's sleep is interrupted by an abyssal attack. We're introduced to these abyssal pylons, which are basically just mob spawners that you need to hit with a lot of elemental power to destroy. This will become important much later in the story. We find Atea gravely injured in the old hot spring and Lumine sucks her off to keep her alive. Later at the party, Atea reveals to
to Lumine and Mualani that her injury wasn't getting better. Shocker, I know. And she was actually mere days away from passing. Mualani promises to take up the mantle when she's gone, and it's all very sad and depressing. So unfortunately I wasn't actually recording for Act 2 of the Archon Quest because I was really excited to play through it, but because of the Mualani detour I thought the story was getting kind of boring and that it wasn't really worth recording or anything. This was the point of the story where Genshin's best cutscene ever happened, so I'm going to have to pirate some footage. Basically I'm just going to summarize what happened. Lumine and Mualani learned that the Night Warden war party returned victorious, but without Kachina. When a Natlan resident falls in the Night Warden wars, they're able to be resurrected with the sacred burning flame so long as their party returns triumphant. The trio meet up with Kanish as the ceremony begins. Mavuika enters the sacred flame to find Kachina and her ancient name. However, Mavuika was unable to find Kachina or her ancient name, leading two randos to mock Kachina as they were bitter about being edged out of the competition during the first section. Mavuika shuts them up by basically saying, if she wasn't the right choice, ask me why I sent her. She then further humiliates them by calling them out for being haters. Mualani asks for more information, but Mavuika doesn't have any, so she invites both Mualani and Lumine to her chambers to talk to them. Mavuika reveals that stopping the pilgrimage is dangerous because the fighting that occurs during it is what fuels the sacred burning flame. It's theorized that the Abyss was interfering with the pilgrimage, and the only way to find Kachina is with the help of the masters of the Nightwind tribe. They would be able to help pinpoint Kachina's ancient name, but they would still need to physically enter the Night Kingdom to retrieve her. Lumine, Mualani, and Shasko volunteer to enter the Night Kingdom, while it is revealed that Mavuika suspended the pilgrimage for multiple reasons. The sacred burning flame was running out of fuel despite the frequent battles. Suspending the pilgrimage would keep the tribe strong to defend against the Abyss, and in order to keep the flame going for a little bit longer, Mavuika decides to sacrifice her power as fuel. Then this is where the best cutscene ever begins, and I'm just gonna let this play out in its entirety because it's just that good.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking! Yeah. Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
The group needs a Spirit Seeker stone to physically enter the Night Kingdom. They acquire a stone and find a guide who agrees to help them. They learn that their guide, Vichama, was injured right before his group was set to battle. The Archon allowed them to go without him, but they all died and now he feels guilty about it. Vichama finds Kachina's name, and with Lumine sucking out the abyssal energy, he tries to find his friends. Unfortunately, he can't find them, and the only way to end the ritual is for Chaska to break the stone. The group returns to the stadium and begins the ritual. They find Kachina and learn that the abyss was affecting the YOP itself, which is what was preventing her resurrection. Eonson joins the group and they head into the Night Kingdom while Chaska drops this massive lore bomb.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons.
Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns?
In the Night Kingdom, Malko, who is Vichama's friend, acts as their guide. They rescue Kachina and attempt to purify the YOP totem. After driving out the Abyss Lector, it is revealed that Mualani is one of Natlan's 6 heroes when Tupac reveals himself as her predecessor.
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with our vision for Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
The group fails to escape the Night Kingdom, but Mavuika appears and shatters the ceiling, allowing them to escape.
You've done well. Now come home.
Back in the real world, Mavuika informs the traveler about the 6 heroes chosen by the Wyods and how they were still missing the last 2 heroes. She then reveals that in order to save the group from the Night Kingdom, she had sacrificed all her keepsakes. These items all had traces of contending flame in them, which gave Mavuika enough of a boost to save them from the Night Kingdom. While celebrating Kachina's return, Mavuika asks Lumine to help save Natlan, even promising to have Shylonen forge her an ancient name to do so. Capitano learns that Mavuika lost most of her powers, but he refuses to take the Gnosis as he deems it dishonorable. He then learns that Mavuika could have stopped their escape, but chose not to. I'm pretty sure this quest isn't voiced because the voice actor strike. I did say I would voice everybody, so Shiloh. Nope, not doing that. Already too far.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
Wait, she knows. She's like one of the only people who's ever brought up the fact that we're aliens. Yeah, I saw countless feats recorded in their adventure handbook. It felt like they could do anything.
But they were all performed outside of Natlan, correct? Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. Even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natlan, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands. Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name. That requires a level of knowledge that I do not possess.
Dummy. What is it with Genshin and creating old characters that look like little children? Why are they so obsessed with that? So basically, we gotta go talk to Kanish. We're gonna have a 20-minute long dialogue with Kanish where we basically just say, come help us talk to this old lady. Then we're gonna go talk to the old lady. We're gonna have an hour-long dialogue with her. And then we're probably gonna go back to Mavuika and then have another 20-minute long dialogue with her. We've pretty much identified the person who rescued the captain in the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. His name is Auroron. As of now, we still haven't been able to confirm whether Auroron joined the Fatui voluntarily, or if he was coerced. Yeah, let's ambush her. Ambush the old lady.
Unlike that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old. Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
I love her. I love her already.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
You know, while we're on the train of complaining about quality in Genshin, look at the shading. It's so pixelated, I can count the pixels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I ran out of fingers to count with.
You're Granny Eatsley? Yes, Granny Eatsley, but emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny.
I'm gonna say it again. Why is there such an emphasis on making characters that are supposed to be super old look so young? She looks younger than Shiloh Nen.
The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid.
I feel called out. Like, not only is her character design younger than Shiloh Nen, she sounds younger. Like, they got a voice actor with like a more peppy voice.
So, how old are you actually?
They're gonna say 20.
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Fan artists aren't gonna be happy about that one.
I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, understood.
Ooh.
Besides, just showing up is the most
Oh my
important part.
god.
No?
It sounds like she's electrifying the mic every time she says S. It actually sounds like she's taking a cattle prod and just shocking the mic.
But, of course.
Oh my god, that was... I do blow my mic out a lot. Like, this is a professional company and it actually sounds worse than me speaking into like a $25 mic.
It's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit awkward to see that everyone else had arrived
It's
before me.
every single S sound.
She seems to be pretty awkward herself. Everything she does and says seems a little forced.
Oh my god. She's just like me, for real, for real. I don't know if you guys have ever seen sweaters like this. There's a sweater or like a shirt that's very similar to this, but instead of like being kind of a unitard shape, it comes around the back of her and it would be like a shirt around her hips. And it's called a virgin killer for obvious reasons.
I see. So Mavuika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an outlander. Well, that would be a first.
Wait, sorry. Now, I know translations can get messed up, but that's a very big line to just skip. The line is, that certainly would be an unprecedented feat, and she said that would certainly be a first. That's not even close to the right voice line.
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look at you.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't move. There's something here.
Yeah, sorry, it's called Paimon. You can just ignore her.
Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our lands. The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
I can't listen to her S sounds anymore.
The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep slumber.
I wish you would stop saying S sounds. I like her hoops though. I just now realized her hoops aren't connected to anything. She's got like Tron earrings, but they're not connected to her ears. You just finished watching my last video and I quickly became one of your favorite Genshin content creators. Keep it up. Well, I'm really glad you enjoyed everything so far. I like your name, by the way. Sapphic Icarus? Looks cool. Look at this dude in the background just staring at us. Whenever I was at a party, this is what I would feel like. This is me, and then this is all the popular people. Actually, I lied. I never went to parties. I was embellishing. It's kind of like a fun minigame though. Every time I see an S sound, I'm waiting for it to see if she just hits it. And every single time without fail, she beats that thing. We've met with Shiloh Nen, and she's like, I can't forge you an ancient name because you're an immigrant. You are foreign. And I can't do that because our land is racist. So, in order for you to get your ancient name, you have to go talk to this old lady, except she's not old, she's actually really young. But we call her old so that people can make fan art of her. And then the old lady is like, I'll help you, but you have to help me get my boy toy back. So now we gotta go rescue her boy toy from evil Teyvat Russia.
He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids. living off of what he harvests from the garden.
Have you guys ever seen what an aphid looks like? Because I know this is a giant fantasy world, but aphids are little bugs. So basically, she said, we found this little orphan on the side of the road and we raised him, and now he grows vegetables and raises bugs. This is what an aphid looks like. This little green thing right here, this is what he raises. So he eats carrots and then he raises bugs. Aphids are born pregnant? How does that work? Hold on a minute. Is that true? That can't be true. Whenever she says he's raising aphids, picture this. Like this little orange thing right here. Picture this guy. Learning about both fashion plus bugs. Little known fact, I was actually a fashion designer on the set of Bug's Life. You believe me? You shouldn't. I'm a liar. You know, I lied to you. Like a liar. Showing this to people who say, what use are these streams? Yeah, I'm educational, okay? We learn about bugs. Bugs and virgin killer sweaters.
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. Between the two of you, it seems the traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's.
Take that, nerd.
When I held your hand just now...
Oh my god, she held my hand. Oh my god. You know what? I make jokes about it, but the first time I ever held a girl's hand, it was pretty crazy.
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me?
Hey, I'm fluent in the language of the youth as well, you know? I got that skibbity riz, Ohio Sigma, yeah, you know? So we can now hear her thoughts through telepathy. This is amazing. Something like this could only happen with Sitlali. Look at that smug face. You know, one thing I really hate about Genshin quests, there's too much exposition and not enough doing. Even when you're just walking, it's just like, boom, 2-minute long conversation where you're just talking and you don't get to move. And that's what I hate about it.
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Nightwind, so Auroron was indeed being threatened.
Is she not wearing pants? So you see her sweater here, right? Is this part of her sweater or those like short shorts? I just now realized why they made Sitlali such a young character, and it's because we're spending time with her. They couldn't dare have the characters be old.
Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect.
Kinda glad she couldn't hear my thoughts. I found some traces of phlogiston, but the trail completely ends here.
So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone from here.
He went to the sky.
But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right?
He could have just disappeared into thin air. Do you not remember the whole thing in Fontaine where people just turned into water? We're in the Night Kingdom. Is that Owowon?
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you.
Stranger danger! Traveler, I think you need to have a little bit more reaction than just looking surprised.
You're much like one of those animals with...
Excuse me? He just called me an animal. He just said, you're like an animal. I could not have taken advantage of you in like the real world, so I've brought you to the spirit world so I can take advantage of you. It's the captain!
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Ooh, hold up, I like his voice. I'm gonna pause the music.
It's taking all my concentration to hold on to her.
Pervert.
Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you. In person.
With a voice like that, he could have anything.
I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. Not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
I really like his voice.
Sitlali! She froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground!
It was just a simple heart attack, guys. No need to worry, okay?
Do you have any itches or pain anywhere?
Not in places I'm willing to discuss.
Had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
I don't even actually like you. It was just something I had to do. But should I trust them? Girl, they ripped your soul from your body, then weakened you, and held you captive in the spirit realm. They sent us to the shadow realm.
Sitlali should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
She can cleanse me of anything weird I might have picked up, you say?
If you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
Okay. Alright. With the power of friendship, Sitlali, we can conquer anything.
I don't think she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
Oh my god, guys, look. The results of a 10 pull. This guy's name is Kosterlitsky.
He licks coasters.
Let's go kick their butts on my count. 3,
Wait,
2,
do we go on 1 or do we go on go? Let's kill. I killed your companion. What are you gonna do about it? Na 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 na. She's got smoother skin than I do.
And greetings to you too, other granny.
Granny? Technically true, but very rude. Okay, hold on now. I'm still... I'm at a loss for words.
Your words have pierced my heart like a thorn vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Can we go back to like the evil version of him? That guy was cooler. What do I have on Arlecchino? She hits hard. I have her 2nd and 3rd constellation is what I have on her.
You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
Damn.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this?
I'm looking up Citlali's voice actor. Oh, she's pretty. What else does she voice? She voices March. This is March. She really looks like March too. She's got the pink hair. She's got bluey eyes. Cool.
Once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your vegetables?
I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about this.
I just realized he's wearing jeans. Have we ever seen a character in it? He's wearing jeans and a t-shirt and a jacket with cut-off sleeves. They're like the most modern looking dress I've ever seen. Return to the city and Citlali brings you to the speaker's chamber, where you recount everything that has happened to Owowan.
I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Yeah, baby! We're gonna get to talk to people.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news.
I'd rather twiddle your thumbs. Sorry.
Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side.
He's got a really deep voice and I like it. I'm gonna try and emulate that, okay? No, you're not allowed to make fun of me. Why?
In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Yeah, Owowan. We got 1 and 2. If he wanted to seduce you, he's done a good job. All right, I get it, guys. He sounds really hot. We can't be baited. All right, you have to remember, Hoyoverse specifically makes these characters attractive, so you'll spend money. You gotta restrain yourselves, okay?
A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses.
Don't worry, we can make it. Mavuika come.
My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the abyss.
Show me a good time, Jack.
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Is it Mavuika on a motorcycle? Oh.
Bad news, chump. It's your granny. I knew something was amiss after we were separated.
I knew something was amiss. She's like a creeper. You see it now? Well, I'm glad I could ruin her voice for you.
That's it. Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Is it a bad thing that when she punched him, my first thought was I wish that was me? What takes me out of the immersion of this Archon Quest so much is that they call Citlali Granny, but she's very clearly not old. She sounds really, really young. Her voice actor sounds like a very young person.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan.
Get back here this instant! Ugh, little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Sorry.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
She's taking us on a date.
Food and drinks are on me.
She's taking us on a date and she's paying. Let's go. Wait, never mind. Paimon's got a secret food fund, so she can do the honors.
How did this become Paimonville? All right. It's on Paimon this time. what's one meal to the best guide in Tvat?
Wait, are we actually gonna make her pay? That's crazy.
You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks? Just wanted to treat you to a meal.
Oh, she's trying to get us drunk, I see.
I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
I can't get over it. She's like, I might be an old hag, but she sounds younger than me. I swear to God, maybe I'm just too old. You know what, this is why people hate Genshin quests sometimes, is I want to learn more about like what's happening. I want to get into like the nitty gritty and the cool stuff, but instead, I'm going out for a date with Sitlali. You and Paimon order some food and fruit juice while Sitlali begins chugging down bottle after bottle of wine. Another point, the Traveler, she's like a 500-year-old alien that travels from world to world. Why can't we drink alcohol? In Genshin, you have 3 ages. You have young child below the age of 10. You have a character who could be anywhere from 16 to 25. And then you have a character who's 130 years old.
Hey, new kid! Yeah, you!
I'm not a child. You know, okay, so I looked up how old is Sitlali. This is what came up. This man right here should be sent to jail. I don't know. Jail might not be enough for him. He might need to go a little bit farther than jail. I actually hate dealing with drunk people.
So, you heard my... I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much.
Yeah, I'm glad that doesn't exist, because if you guys could hear what I thought in my head, I'd be sent to jail.
And seize the whole thing.
Wait, what? Sorry, hold on now.
So that, happens to you a lot.
Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes.
I don't even wear pajamas.
Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
Why are we still letting Sitlali trauma dump? I thought Natlan was on the imminent threat of being destroyed. Why are we on a date with a drunk Sitlali?
Let's just have a casual conversation.
She takes us out onto the roof of an arena in the moonlight by the sacred burning flame. It says, this is my favorite spot ever. And then says, you know what? Let's have a casual conversation.
You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
That's what I'm saying. That's like a place where you tell someone you love them and then kiss. I don't know. Me and rooftops do not have a good history together.
To turn Auroron into a vessel for lost souls. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroron would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once. Auroron would be sacrificed in the process. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Oh, we're waving. Look at that. Oh boy, can't wait to get a good night's sleep.
It's so noisy outside. I would still haven't sleep.
I was just about to come get you.
I Sitlali. I Chaska. You're the only one that thinks Mualani has sounded a little dull the entire Archon Quest, even though she is the most energetic. I have never once paid attention to how she sounds when she's on screen, for reasons. They really didn't hold back on Chaska's design at all. Mavuika! Hello! Mavuika is very pretty. Oh my god, Mavuika is so pretty.
The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
I just realized, obviously she's wearing a skin-tight leather suit. She's wearing like a onesie that stops at her boobs. This jacket reaches like the very little part of her back. It's not like connected to her leotard. Also, now, I may be crazy, but there's a giant zipper that just goes down, you know. It's a bit of a weird outfit.
The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means erasing our history.
Oh, okay, this makes sense. So if there's a zipper in the front and there's a zipper in the back, does that mean to change outfits? She's putting on her outfit literally one leg at a time and zipping it up. Think about how you put on pants in the morning, right? Now imagine Mavuika doing that, but it's only half a pant. And then zips herself, presumably from the back to the front. It looks like one zipper.
Oh, and feel free to call me Mavuika. It's what all my friends call me, and I like it that way.
I'm actually going to call you Mavuika because that's a V, and that's how I speak. So you can be called Mavuika, or you can be called Mommy. You can choose one.
A forced evacuation would have devastating consequences.
What's the situation? There's a trapped caravan that needs our help.
We'll go together.
Shiloh Nen!
Guess the Abyss isn't after Mora.
You're so funny, Mualani. So we ran all the way to the Children of the Echoes just to save one garrison and talk to Kachina and Shiloh Nen and Mualani for a little bit. And now we're running all the way back across Natlan. Penis.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan, you should cancel your journey and seek shelter at the stadium or one of the tribes.
Hello everybody, hi Josh, I'm here again with my addiction to long videos. Well, lucky for you, we're doing the Archon Quest, and there's a lot left to do in it. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff. She's got a mole! The only thing that's weird is you can't really see her nose. So she looks kind of like the skin, the last human from Doctor Who. Oh god, wait, I'm going. What's going on? I have my hands off the keyboard. I was eating sunflower seeds. This is a quest designed purely to catch people who are just auto-playing through it and have the game on the side and aren't paying attention to it. That's what this is. You like the anime, not the fandom. She killed the capybara! Oh no, they're fine. She killed the capybara!
Give me your hand, quick.
No. In fact, I'm gonna stand here and look at you. Look how awkward this situation is. You think maybe they didn't expect people to not just press play here? You know, Chaska really is not wearing a lot of clothes. To be fair, she's in Natlan, a hot region. The person she's walking with is in a full cloak. And you'd think for being in a hot region with so much exposed skin, she'd be a little bit more than like white pale. Because Chaska might be the whitest character I've seen in this game.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Mechanism.
Shiloh Nen has like glitter or something on her thighs. My bad. Mavuika, hot. A little bit. She could be considered conventionally attractive, I'd say. Mavuika has one. It's confirmed. You can see the time you play her when she walks up to the pillars. It goes from her boobs to her spine. I could not be allowed to have control of Mavuika. Wait a minute, are they related? I thought they were a thing. How are these two related? She is considerably lighter than her, and she doesn't have elf ears. Chucha's family adopted Chaska. Yeah, but they didn't give her good fashion sense. No, she's back.
Oh, is there something you need from us?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush.
Awesome! Just give us your orders!
Hey, friends don't order each other around.
You know what? I'm sorry, I have to say it. So, Lolly, you could order me around any day of the week, except Sunday, because that is the Lord's Day. I'm innocent, I swearsies, :3. If you ever type anything that cringe ever again, I'm gonna send the FBI after you. Only I'm allowed to be cringe here. The S was so bad. The S isn't that intense here. Which one is it? Is it so bad or is it not that intense? You guys hear when I chew a seed? Oh, you can. Oops. Oh my god. Wait, look at that. Did they misspell sleeve? Am I crazy? They misspelled sleeve. My immersion is completely ruined. I'm disgusted. I demand 1,300 primo gems as compensation.
Look.
Oh, I'm looking. Just not respectfully.
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Auroran's memories in this gem.
The most asked question about Violet Evergarden is what is the age gap between Violet and Gilbert? Gilbert is 29 and Violet is 14. Sorry? Come.
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future. Eva says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree. What do you think?
This man's lost his goddamn mind.
I guess you're from the Fatui, the one everyone's calling a big deal.
I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Citlali is her name.
Capitano got a big deal going for him, yes. What do you mean by that? Where's my nerd? I have a nerd thing. Oh, what the hell? Is my computer screen on? My computer screen's on. Let's turn that off. That's not a good thing. I don't know. What do you interpret in that? Cringe? How are you gonna call me cringe? You're cringe. You're cringe. Hate to break it to you, but you're cringe. That's not possible. I can't be cringe.
Certain presences have been forced to wander outside their rightful realm.
Whoa. Mind break.
If he dies here, then all clues will be lost. I can't let that happen.
Sounds like I'm married. No.
You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my tribe.
You have a girlfriend, like a very, very senior one? No, I am not in any relationship. Dude, what is this? I'm
don't want backstory on Auroron. I want to just go do the war.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem by reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
If there was no chicken, would there be KFC today? I doubt it.
Is reconstructing the ley lines a bad thing?
It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines. Very similar to the price of using a gnosis. Their plan hinges
You switched to
entirely
Japanese?
on a single element.
Weeb number
The
2.
source mechanism.
Damn, look at her face here. She looks like, she's so pretty. Let's do this. Oh, this thing makes sense now. No, stop trying to be smart, Josh. My bad. I just won't make connections at all. In fact, you know, my bad for trying to be entertaining. I think I'll just sit here in silence. I didn't mean to interrupt the story. You see, without me, Kanish doesn't have a voice, so you have to listen to me. You're not going to believe it, but if you're in this stream, you guys are going to have to get used to listening to my voice. But if you want to watch it, you got to learn to love it. You're welcome. I just blew my microphone. That's not what me blowing my microphone sounds like. You want to hear me blow straight into my microphone? You meant the other kind of blow? I'm sorry, I don't think I know what you mean. You're gonna have to explain it in great detail with what you mean. Bro, never do that again. My fellows at work looked at me with weird eyes. Are you listening to me at work without headphones on? You are with headphones, but the other one made a noise. Interesting. Oh my goodness, my golly gosh. God. Oh my god. There we go, that should be it, yeah? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Cringe alarm. Excuse me. That's my thing. Can't have a cringe alarm because then it would just be a constant noise. On the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Shiloh Nen!
This ends now.
What now? What's happening?
You are not Auroron. Who are you?
Commander.
You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and now you've lost your chance. Even now, you're still the same as ever.
Abandoning one's comrades is not the way of a warrior.
Why do you care about a doomed man? He's already close to death. After all, his soul has been incomplete from the start.
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron, no matter what anyone else has to say.
That's good advice. You guys should take that to heart.
You really think a useless thing like you
Who is this
can
guy?
save the world?
Who is this fucker, dude? Why we just got some random guy shit talking Auroron? Who is this? Who does he think he is? Talking to my 4 stars like that. People from Conrian have a star in their eye like Kaya and Dane. I didn't know that. Hold on, let me see. Kaya eyes. Ooh, that's just straight up. That is not. That is a lewd fan art. That is not Kaya's eyes. That's interesting. Okay. And oh look, an ancient name. Whose ancient name is this? Is this Owowan's?
You are the inheritor of my name.
Oh.
The hero from the Masters of the Nightwind, who shall fight for this generation.
Oh, Wowon, let's go, baby.
With your recognition,
wow.
We now have the 5th hero of this era.
Let's fucking go.
I am happy to see your plan advance one step further.
The Lord of the Night has awakened.
Lord of the Night sounds hot. All right, let's try to say her name. Yohwa Tekutin.
I awoke and could not hold back my cry. It is a sound that agitates souls.
You're agitating my soul.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines. Why did it awaken you instead?
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines.
Ooh.
Otherwise known as the Night Kingdom.
Aww.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade.
Wait, the first Descender or the second Descender?
To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to reconstruct a similar network. That's how the Night Kingdom was born.
In the ancient past, before we died out, we were also known by a different name.
Oh, angels!
But adventurers like you are probably more familiar with our devolved form.
Wait, hold on. Lore drop. Sealies are angels? Okay, hold on.
Say the word, and I will once again work to fulfill.
Wow, we got an angel on our
just
side.
as I did thousands of years ago.
I'm so excited.
You need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation, give me your orders.
I will not.
Whoa.
After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom. If you disappear, so do they. Just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is a price I refuse to accept.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
How are future generations supposed to survive? A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules, is doomed from the start.
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future. I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the Abyss with my own eyes. It is an unforgettable pain.
Can I say something?
No, you may not.
Even if you fail, you need only send someone my way. My offer still stands.
You shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life. But for now, I'm willing to fight by your side.
They prefer to remain in the shadows as shades.
Interesting.
The one you wish to know about? I call her the Ruler of Death. She helped Natlan establish the rules. It was also under her guidance that I created the Night Kingdom. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authorities as a shade, which quite displeased the almighty heavenly principles.
Wow. And the Heavenly Principles is just the one person, right? I'm so glad that I actually didn't skip it and listen to the lore. Ah, man, that was cool. I'm not a nerd, you're a nerd. Nerd.
I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time. I made it my mission to aid Natlan. Even though my homeland was lost, I was already committed to this fight. Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality, the flesh still rots.
250 facial shots.
Yes, you're the sister of the prince. Given the role I held.
Oh god, wait, hold on, they're talking about my brother. Hold on.
Not to harm you.
Okay, I'm just now making connection. Right now, Aether is the prince of the Abyss Order. The Abyss Order is not actually the Abyss, but rather all Conrians. Meaning, Aether was actually the Prince of Conria?
My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost. Plain and simple. Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that freedom can take precedence over her orders. I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. If the Gnosis still remained in my possession, I could bring it back to Snezhnaya.
What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss, but only once. Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles. She controls the power of death.
Okay. No, never mind. The Archon, the unknown god, was the sustainer of heavenly principles. Never mind. So is Renova not the unknown god then?
When a human ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken. The same principle applies to the ruler of death's power. The amount of power inherited will not change depending on your ability to tolerate it. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
Mavuika's leather bodysuit is so tight, you can see wrinkles in it.
You need some sense knocked into you, that's what I think.
I need some sense knocked into me too, Sitlolly.
Apologize to yourself for risking your life.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You idiot.
I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. But I don't regret it. I just had to do something.
That was me when I jumped off the dip machine in my weight training class and shattered my ankle. Worth it.
You normally let your fist do the talking.
They spelled do wrong, but it's also funny because the implication is that she beats her grandson.
I told the Traveler I was going to break your legs.
And I meant every part of it.
Domestic abuse, let's go!
Trying to negotiate, are you? Alright, make me an offer.
You may step on me instead. Stop simping? No. I'm allowed to simp if I want.
We need to forge a new ancient name for the Traveler. She's not from Natlan, so there are no records of her in the Night Kingdom.
Mavuika must hold her in high regard.
She better. I'm the goat.
Natlan owes her a debt. With an ancient name, we can at least guarantee her safety.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life?
Wait.
Forging an ancient name consumes the life of the craftsman.
What? I don't want to kill Shiloh Nen. I hope that means we don't kill her just so that we get a Totem of Undying.
The Masters of the Nightwind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future.
What did you see?
Death.
A key part of Mavuika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xbalanque obtained from the ruler of death. The price of using that power is death.
That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a Descender.
Ooh. That's also the first time in the game, if I'm not mistaken, that anyone has actually referred to us as a Descender and acknowledged our power / acknowledged our age.
The ruler of death's power will allow Mavuika to triumph over the abyss, but she must offer her own life in the process. The ruler of death cares little for the time and manner of a death. She simply guarantees that it will occur. Fate may be able to influence the timing, but that is all the Traveler can change.
Together, I know they can overcome the impossible. Be it fate or death.
My time is running out. It is my honor to witness humanity in this moment of absolute determination.
We'll find a way to keep you alive.
Thank you for saying that, but there is nothing you can do.
Ooh, stuff.
This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can record the Traveler's experiences in this land, whether from the past or the future.
Alright, come on. Fighting time, baby! It's time to do some murder! Damn, I just realized Shiloh Nen's pants are ripped. Her short shorts are showing her underwear.
I prepared a hot air balloon to take you where you're needed.
What? We're getting airdropped in. Wait, this is so cool. I'm so excited. 3 hours of wait was worth it. Dang, they look like they're in a heated battle right now. Do you see that? They are locked in a life or death struggle. The danger is really setting in now. Let me in. I can take them. Let me in. I want to fight. Let's do this. Oh my god. Total deaths 113 already?
Do you get scared?
Of the dark and of women. Oh my god, already 100 people have died. Don't like that.
Let's go help them.
Meet God.
You came just in time.
I always come in time.
But what should we do about the wounded?
Eat them.
Thanks for the help.
No problem, brother boy.
People from all over Natlan are heading to the stadium. That area needs to be the center of our defensive efforts.
Abyss corrosion level at 43%. Wait, what? Oh my god!
If I die, do you think anyone will remember me?
Probably not. Your name's kind of hard to remember. It's an abyssal pylon. Oh goodness me! I'm burning to death. I'm corroding. Let me out of the cutscene. Did you get locked in the cutscene with the corrosion? Yep, burned to death because the camera was locked. Sounds about right. Yo, what's going on here? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. That's got to be the coolest that any lava trolls have ever looked, to be honest. Oh, that's icy. That's a real icy. That wasn't the dual blade? Wait, I wasn't paying attention.
I didn't see the... Oh, I didn't see what weapon she was using.
Thanks.
The situation is grave. Hold this position. Keep the people safe.
Yes, sir. Damn. On-screen death?
So that's the abyss.
We got a on-screen kill right there.
Now is its best chance.
But the sacred flame.
Archon's on the case.
Yeah, Roron. Archon's on the case. Oh, shit. Oh my god, it's so cool. The no-sees. Oh my god, she's so pretty. That's a lot of deaths. That's really a large amount of deaths. Oh, this place already fell. Oh shit. Oh god. Okay. Do I save the civilians or do I save the Saurians? I don't like that. Well, I want to save the Saurians, but they're a little bit better at fighting than civilians. Oh. I don't know if they really could use our help. I'm stuck on their bodies. There's not anybody here anymore. I hate to break it to you, Paimon. They are... they didn't make it. Okay, one person made it. This was kind of a waste of time then.
Here. Come on, quick! Wake up! You gotta wake up! Oh no! Were we too late? No! Don't come any closer!
Oh, we saved a kid. Okay.
It's okay, sweetie. They're not monsters. The Abyss had us surrounded. Luckily, these Fatui came to our rescue. They couldn't fight them off, so they hid us here.
And the redemption of the Fatui continues. I should have read that. Paimon, this is no disaster. This is war.
Yeah. Paimon knows, it's just... it hasn't fully sunk in yet.
You wanted to hug Paimon at this point? I mean, I've always said I wanted more dark and serious quest lines in Genshin. I guess I got my wish. Ooh. The death's toll almost doubled. Yikes.
You came.
What happened to the other warriors? Take a look around. Have a little bit of common sense.
They're all dead. I'm the only survivor. Get back inside. It's too dangerous out here.
That's why I came out. I've never been in a battle before, but I'm young and I can hold a weapon.
If you hand me a spear, I think the old muscle memory will kick in. We're taking up arms so that you can focus on more important things. You're the heroes, after all.
I am devastated by the deaths of my brothers in arms, but if their sacrifice means anything, I have to live on.
We're not going down without a fight.
Oh no. Looks like there's a Saurian corpse.
Oh, don't be a baby Saurian all alone. Oh, that is devastating.
Guess you're the sole survivor, huh, buddy? You're there. Don't be scared. Head to the stadium. You'll be safe there. It's that way. You're upset, and nothing Paimon says can make it better. But you have to go right away, okay?
She sounds genuinely upset. I can't lie, listening to her is a little bit distressing. In a good way.
Anyone who wishes to keep fighting, show me how serious you are. For Natlan.
For Natlan. Someone got a 4-star.
There's just one battle report left, and it gives a long list of places where the dangerous substance has been dropping. This is the first report we've had in ages, which means the messenger's job has become all but impossible.
Oh, that's bad. This seems to be the last point on the map. They're making us actually ride the physical balloon again, and they're letting the music swell, so something bad's about to happen. All I'm thinking about right now is thinking back to when you first go into Natlan and you see just how alive it is with all the Saurians and people running around, and now it's completely dead. And it's just, oof.
This war's getting too much for Paimon to take.
Come on, you couldn't have... They couldn't have had her voiced right there. That would have been a very good opportunity to have Lumine's voice actor jump in.
What on earth are these things? How are they invulnerable to attack?
Whatever it is, it seems like it can spawn abyssal pylons, and with them, a never-ending stream of abyss monsters.
Alright. We got him. We got them all. Not a single person died under my watch. The worst affected region was the Flower Feather clans. He said it's a complete disaster over there.
What? Isn't that Chaska's tribe? She said she was gonna take Koichi home to rest for a while.
The Natlanese will never give in
The
to
Natlanese? Not to break the immersion, I just never heard them referred to as Natlanese before.
Wait, over there! It's Chaska and Koichi!
Traveler! Over here! Hurry!
I'm sure this would hit harder if somebody hadn't already spoiled it. I kind of knew this was already coming, though.
What happened to her? She's covered in abyssal energy!
Please, save her.
Chaska, I used to think Mom and Dad were crazy for adopting you. I thought I could set you free from the abyssal energy you struggled with.
Hush, Koichi. Put those thoughts right out of your mind. We'll be at the stadium in no time, okay? I'll carry you there.
I was always nagging you to slow down. Stop rushing headlong into things. I just didn't want anything to happen to you, or to anyone else because of you. But with me worrying about you all the time, it feels like I just agitated you even further.
No, absolutely not. Nothing could be further from the truth, do you hear me? All you ever did was love me. Same goes for Mom and Dad. I've always known that.
You keep forging ahead, sis. Never slow down, and never hold back. Spread your wings and fly free, like the fiercest kukasaur in the sky. Show the world who the bravest flower feather warrior is. Because that's who you are. And that's the sister I'm proud of.
Koichi! Koichi!
Koichi? Chaska? What happened?
I knew it was gonna happen. Didn't make it any better to know it was gonna happen.
If only we were faster. Dealing with abyssal contamination is a piece of cake for you. We could have gotten to her earlier, then you could have treated her before it was too... Wait. What's happening to Chaska?
How unfair life can be. She's had the odds stacked against her from the very beginning, and each step forward has been an agonizing one.
maybe she would have been better off embracing her pain. But her journey goes on, and one question looms large in her mind. If she could rise above the layers of pain and ascend over the dark clouds of her mind, what then would she find? My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally transcended.
Let's take Koichi somewhere safer. Please, take care of Koichi for me. I still have more important things to do.
Time for this war to end.
Alright, you guys good? You guys ready?
May no further lives be lost, and no one else made to suffer the loss of their loved ones.
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Stone engraved in echoing peaks. Converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
A hero scaled the volcano to seize the sun. Anointed with flames, she shone with the light of 1,000 stars. Now, guide me in my first step.
Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism, and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
Oh wait, hold on. By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds.
My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally, transcend it.
Heroes of the ages, our moment has finally come.
We unite as one.
Baptized by the Turnfire.
Bearing an ancient blessing.
Knowing true power.
And accepting a fate of devotion.
We embrace the transcendent flame.
For Natlan!
For Natlan!
In the name of the Pyro Archon Halloran, I declare the Night Wars underway! The Ode of Resurrection will guard all life till the war is over!
Okay.
So, from now on, all warriors will be able to resurrect themselves using the sacred flame.
That's right. No more casualties.
It's time to wipe the enemy off the face of the earth.
And to reclaim our lost territory.
This is for all those who gave their lives for Natlan. Everyone, let's go.
I'm so grateful you got to us when you did. You gave Koichi the chance to say those words to me before the end. If I'd lost control out there in the
Come
wild,
on. Why would
this
you have to say
counterattack
that?
might never have been possible.
All right, let's go show the Abyss what human beings are made of. They'll be sorry they messed with Natlan after we're through with them.
This is order.
Whoa, what the? Aerial support from Mavuika? Look how powerful she is now. It's borderline unfair.
She's become the sun. She's just raining down orbital strikes. I wish I could turn my music up.
Use my power to destroy the abyss tumors.
Yes, ma'am. Damn it! Damn it! I teleported out of the air and I broke the music! I'm so fucking mad. I was actually so fucking mad about that.
Oh, did you guys
It's fine,
see
it's
that
fine,
huge
it's
fireball?
fine, it's
It
fine.
exploded right above my head.
Sorry, Mualani. I'll adjust my aim.
No, you're good, Archon. It didn't hurt at all. Plus, it was freaking cool.
It was freaking cool!
Oh yeah, fair point.
A house coming in way too hot. Is it possible to mute him?
How dare you! You insolent, contemptuous. Okay.
All right, give him hell.
Okay, I should probably just hit this thing.
For Koichi.
I don't have to worry about saving anybody anymore. Because they're all gonna resurrect.
The enemy ranks are thinning. Time to double down. Use the Pyro Archon's power and show no mercy.
Kachina, over here. I'll send you up. It'll be quicker.
Whee! This is just like riding a spirit way. Now it's my turn. Go, Turbo Twirly. Okay, I kind of killed the mood.
Okay, everyone's safe. Granny, please go on ahead with the others. I just need some more time. I promise. I won't hold things up.
Oh, Roron! Leave the vegetables and aphids behind, you dimwit! It's too dangerous!
Come on, Mavuika. Come on, Mavuika. Smite them!
That sacred flame has got me pretty fired up. I'm ready to butcher a whole army of monsters. Everyone, nothing's now off the table. So charge! Let's give them everything we've got.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh wait, the deaths are going down. Okay, because they resurrected. Right.
Children of Echo's territory is secure. All monsters down.
All good here at the People of the Springs, too. We crushed it! Masters of the Night Wind are also safe. Should I go support the Flower Feather clan?
Things are still pretty rough over there. I'm already en route.
No need. I just dealt with it.
Already? But you were just at the stadium.
Yeah, well, you have no idea how long I've been itching to bash some heads in.
Oh! Fair enough.
Ian-san, what should we do about the Collective of Plenty? Your home's a long ways away from the stadium. No need to worry. I just heard from Veresa. She says they're safe now.
Hold up. The Abyss is sending a sizable unit towards the stadium. I guess they've realized that the Ode of Resurrection is a game changer, so now they're going to try and destroy the Sacred Flame.
We ain't gonna let them get away with that. Friends, let's gather at the stadium.
More abyss tumors have descended, all near the stadium. Let's split up and take them out. Oh, we need someone to guard the main entrance.
Allow me.
All right, this is the final battle.
For Natlan!
Laid bare.
This has got to be the coolest I've felt in a long time. Like, unironically, this is probably the coolest I've felt in a game or in general in a long time. Yeah, that's right. Get smoked, idiot.
Stabilize.
Stupefy. That song is so good. Why are we back to sad music, though? Oh, no, it's happy. It's happy. No, it's not? I can't quite tell. Mavuika! Oh, the broken sky.
Oh, damn. That was really good. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. That music was really good.
We emerge victorious from another crisis to declare our beloved Natlan is saved!
Woo! All right!
Okay, come on. We gotta have a little bit better of a celebration than, woo! All right! That was
I
it.
must caution that this war is not yet over. We have not destroyed our enemy, merely driven them further into the depths of the Night Kingdom. It will be a long time before they are able to pose a threat to us again. After making some preparations, I will launch my final counterattack. I shall strike them in their lair and wipe them out for good.
Wait, Archon, are you saying you're going alone?
Yes. The abyssal energy there is too strong. Contact with it would be instantly lethal to anyone else.
Okay.
I will return victorious, for all of us. An ancient name could never record the many who we lost. But no hero of Natlan should be forgotten. There is one more person I must thank for his extraordinary support in our time of need. And that is the captain.
Speaking in a personal capacity, I should like to offer my sincere congratulations on your victory.
I was getting really annoyed with the Archon Quest and how long it was and how much talking there was. I think it was worth it. I think there's a lot of ways they could have written this quest out better, but I gotta say, that finale was spectacular. That was a spectacular finale. Just off the top of my head, I think Fontaine was written a little bit better throughout to build up the story. Focalor's sword hitting her, then Neuvillette crying as he flies up and forgives the people of Natlan. That was a great finale. That was a great one, but this one was really good. Oh, that was so good. I don't know, what do you even say about the story other than it was so good? I can't really think of any other adjectives. I think the pacing could have used a lot of work for sure, because it was very back heavy with how good the story is, and it didn't really lead up to the story quite well, but it was very good. I liked the whole war part.
Well, what do you know? These grapes, these are pretty tasty. Oh, servant! One more bunch of grapes, post haste.
I don't think I can do that voice again.
Must congratulate you on your efforts during this war. I'm told you have proven yourself to be an outstanding adventurer and warrior. You remind me of the prince. The similarities in your approach are striking, especially when you told me you wanted to win.
This isn't the first war we fought in.
We'll see him soon.
Thank you. Oh, I just realized the Traveler doesn't know Mavuika's gonna die, does she?
If only I'd been quicker. Maybe they wouldn't have been Koichi. Maybe she'd still... I'm sorry. Now is not the time for that. Fruit juice, right?
No, I am 500 years old. I just fought in a war. I would like hard alcohol, please.
It was so awesome. The way you exploded that thing in the sky with one almighty punch. Are you always gonna have that kind of power from now on?
That was the Divine Throne unleashing my full potential. And it was only temporary.
Okay, the Divine Throne was unleashing that power. Because so far in our experience in Teyvat, Celestia and the Divine Thrones have not been good. Focalor literally killed herself to blow up one of the seats of power and give that power back to Neuvillette. Learning that the reason she was able to unleash that power was because specifically of Celestia and the seat of power is interesting. What did you miss? Nothing. We didn't do anything.
What drives you to do this as a mere traveler passing through? Why risk life and limb for a cause that's not your own?
Personally, I can't speak for anybody else, but personally, the reason I risk life and limb for a cause that's not my own, is to get Primogems.
They're the natural protagonists.
That's what I've been telling you guys. I'm the main character.
I would love for you to join me in this final step.
Let's fuck our
You and I together, finally putting an end to the ever-looming threat of the Abyss.
Mavuika asked us out on a date. Yeah, let's go.
Sleep well tonight. Let's talk again tomorrow in the speaker's chamber.
For you, Mavuika, I'd walk through fire.
I hope to hear your verdict.
She's so pretty. I hope her kit isn't terrible, because no matter what happens, oops, my bad. Me when I see Mavuika. I hope that Mavuika doesn't end up being like really bad, because no matter what happens with her kit, I want her. She's very pretty, and she's been a very cool character. I hope her kit is good. I hope they don't actually give her a motorcycle though. That sounds so stupid. I'm edging the doors.
I have something really important to tell you.
What's that? What's so important? Oh, okay, she tells us that Mavuika's gonna die.
Natlan must pay the price for Mavuika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death, and only Mavuika's death can clear the debt. If anyone has a chance of defying the rules, that would be you.
Yeah, I'm special because I'm blonde.
I can shoot those cornflakes in your kitchen from right here.
That's some real skill you got there, little lady. Maybe you really will be Pyro Archon one day.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, I'm doing this for science. I'm doing it for science. Don't look at me. We were having the discussion about where her zipper goes, and I want to try and see, is it 1 or 2 zippers? I'm not being perverted. I'm doing science.
I'll get my own ancient name soon enough, and it'll be an even better one than yours.
What ancient name could beat Mollypo in our tribe? I can't help but feel a little worried.
Worried that you won't be able to beat me in a wrestling match anymore?
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash.
That is definitely not the unknown god.
I have done what is required of me. The rules are now written into the Night Kingdom, and this will help you to stand against the Abyss. My domain is death, and its power comes at a great price. The question is, are you prepared to pay?
She sounds very hot. I mean, pretty. You see this breathing animation from Mavuika? She's not breathing. She's just thrusting her chest out. But without moving like her lower half, she's just kind of boobing forward. Little things you notice. Traveler's doing the same. She was, but you don't notice it as much for reasons.
If you have any other questions, please ask away.
Do you have 1 zipper or 2? All right. False sky. This is what I really care about.
False sky. I have heard this expression before, but I think this was the first proof of its existence. I think there's a lot of investigating to be done to understand what the fragments behind the sky are and why they were hidden in the first place. Neither the split sky phenomenon nor the fragments have ever been observed in any other nation. My guess is that the Heavenly Principles wants them kept a secret.
The Outlander with deep ties to this land returns.
The power that the Pyro Archon used to strike back at the Abyss came from the Ruler of Death. From what I know of her rules, she will demand death in return.
So, the Ruler of Death sent you on your long journey.
Lore!
Natlan still has a final battle to fight, and I too have a final foe to face. For the sake of those countless lost souls, and a hope for Natlan's future, I need your help.
Go in the thing. It has more lore to read. The hut thing. I don't see a hut thing. This guy? Should I go inside him? Alright, fine. What's in here? What's in here? I'm not seeing any lore. I guess there's nothing here. So I hope you enjoyed the entirety of Natlan's Archon Quest. I tried to keep it relatively brief while keeping as much of the story intact as I could, because I didn't want to make a complete 5-hour long playthrough. That just kind of sounds boring to me. But anyways, I think that's it. That's all I got for you. As always, thank you for your time and have a wonderful day.
Yeah, that won't ever change. Yeah, sometimes I'm mad, sometimes I'm okay. Yeah, I know I'll have what I want someday. I need my space now, so